What's up, Drenaline squad? Welcome back to another video. Well, in my last video, not my last video, technically the Samsung video, which was almost 1 year ago, it has crossed 20k, and the love and support you've given to that video was crazy. Especially in the comments section, I really loved the support you gave to me, and you've asked a lot of questions. One of them was comparing it to the iPhone, specifically the iPhone 15. So, which is better, the iPhone 15 or the Samsung S23? And this is what the video is about. So, buckle up and enjoy. Not buckle up, more like, lay down on your seat, have some popcorn, and get your comment section war ready, because we're gonna have a lot of iPhone people and a lot of Samsung people fighting it out in the comments, and whoever gets the most number of comments wins. No, let's just get on with the video. Well, for this video, I had one of my friends help me. You have seen this friend in my older videos, Jesh. So he has an iPhone 15, not the Pro version. He loves his kidney a lot, but he has an iPhone 15, and I thought let's just compare it with the Samsung. So we went to a place and started talking about our phones.
Hi, I'm Jesh, and I'm gonna try to be as loud as possible because we're sitting on the side of the road. Not exactly there, and people are gonna honk, but I'll try to be as loud as possible. Okay, so I am the Apple guy, and I vouch for the iPhone. And I don't know which iPhone is this, but it's an iPhone. Okay, so I'm gonna speak about why this is better than the Samsung when it comes to the camera. It has two cameras. I don't know which one is which, but yeah. So when you look at the codes, and here's why it's really good. The max setting when it comes to pictures, it can do 48 megapixel, and you turn that on by hitting JPEG Max. And when you turn on JPEG Max, it's 48 megapixel, and when you turn it off, it's gonna do the regular 24. And it has 10x zoom. So that's because the lens is bigger, even though it's just two cameras. And that's what it is when it comes to pictures. It doesn't have a telephoto lens, that's on the Pro, but this has 2x zoom, which wasn't there on the previous models, which is it's good enough. So you have night mode on it. Night mode on the iPhone, you just can't beat the night mode on the iPhone. It's really good. Okay, oh shit, the timer's up. It has live photo, and it's got flash. It doesn't have a telephoto, and you have 0.5, that's the wide lens. I really like the wide lens. I think it's a very underrated lens. It's really good. So that's about it when it comes to pictures. Also, when it comes to pictures, when you have a cat or an animal, what happens is it automatically turns on the portrait mode, even when you don't have the portrait mode on. So one of the major differences between this phone and the Samsung is that Samsung tends to have, give you control. This processes it for you. So if you're not deep into tech, you can easily want to do. So when it comes to videos, it's got a lot of video things in it. It's got cinematic mode, which is really good. It's like an action. It's not exactly an action mode, but it's pretty good. And it's smooth, but you can also get the same smooth effect with the 4K 60 that you have with the video. 4K 60, again, it's the maximum setting that you have with the iPhone 15. It's the 15, so it can do all that. And when you're taking the video, it can change the exposure, it can change the lens which you use, but you can't turn on the flash mid-video. Apart from that, it's just a simple thing. I think the thing about the iPhone, that the main selling point with the iPhone is that you just pull it out of your pocket and you just take a picture and you just take a video. You don't need to worry about all the bells and whistles. It just does the job, and that's all I have to say about it.
Now it was the turn of the Samsung S23. Okay, hope I'm loud enough, but yeah, this is the Samsung S23, and I feel it's much better than the Apple iPhone. Never mind. So here we got 50 megapixels on this baby, which I shoot my videos in, and it shoots in 3 modes. Obviously it shoots in telephoto, 3x zoom, and it's got like the wide angle, which is kind of like crazy, and it's also got 1x, It shoots up to 8K 30 frames per second, which is miles and leagues ahead from the iPhone 15. And I have to say, this is much better because it has Pro mode. Apple does not got that. So here in Pro mode, you can actually manually set up your frame rate and your ISO, which the Apple can't do. Maybe it can toggle with the ISO, but yeah, it's fine. But the Apple may have the cinematic mode, but this has the portrait mode, the portrait video mode, which is, I feel, far better than the cinematic mode, or on par with the cinematic mode. I don't know what's the hype. So we have established that both the Samsung and the iPhone have competitive comparisons. Well, how do we know that they are competitive? And who is a definitive winner among them both? We know that both the Samsung and the iPhone have dedicated night modes, have on par quality, have amazing capabilities, and they're just advanced. Both are really advanced as, let's say, cameras. I mean, when it comes to their cameras, they're really powerful. Powerful than maybe 70% of the entire phone market. But yes, the Samsung has a higher resolution. For sure, it has 8K 30 frames per second, whereas the iPhone doesn't have that. Whereas the iPhone has good processing capabilities, which the Samsung does not have. But here's where the Samsung takes it again in the telephoto mode and the zoom capabilities, and its processing features of the zoom is much better than the Apple. No joke. Well, in the end, who's the winner among all these comparisons? It's the cameraman. I know I'm talking baloney, but hear me out. So, doesn't matter whether you shoot on a Samsung or an iPhone, or let's say a Nokia with a camera on it, or a Sony. What matters is how much knowledge you have on your camera and how you use your camera. That's what matters. The cameraman matters. The final verdict is that gear doesn't matter. It's how you use your gear that matters. It doesn't matter what gear you use. Samsung, iPhone, camera. It's how much knowledge you possess to use it. Let's say if you know the camera angles, if you know, let's say, how your camera works, the features in it, the manual mode, let's say the lighting, how it affects your white balance, how it affects, let's say, your skin, or let's say how it affects the world around you. How does the lighting affect the camera? And so many things to learn about cameras, because it's a never-ending learning cycle. Because as technology advances, we get more features, and as we get more features, it's something to learn, to keep learning. So the real winner is the cameraman, because the more the features, the more the knowledge. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, just dab it. And if you want to see more future tech videos, or let's say camera related videos, like the Samsung S23 and this video, just subscribe. It's free. It's not like the subscription you pay for Netflix or Amazon, which is pathetic. But this one's free. I'm not charging you anything.